Good morning. Welcome to 4 by 8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are in our river journal. Let's get into this thing. First, a little sidetrack. Here's my little watercolor that I'm still working on, little bits here and there. I kind of just added some more of the oranges and browns of the little tiny buildings and things alongside the steps. I'm going to try to make images of people. Um, Not direct portraits, and there's some flags along the water trying to make that show up, and um, just playing a little bit here and there with it, and uh, just an excuse to do more watercolors, which I really don't need it. I was trying to make a blue background here, but that's way too blue for all that haze, so I have to back that up a little bit. But play, 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 keep playing. That's all I do, is just play. I guess you could say I'm going to just try to make suggestions of people, um, and suggestions of boats. But I'm going to try to take my time and layer, 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 layer. That's what I keep getting told, layer. So I'm putting down the suggestions. These are very, very student grade oil pastels. But I've never tried them. And I don't know how they differ. Kirsty, you know this, I'm sure. How they differ between these Stabilo woody awls. Well, okay, let's just try a comparison. Let's do that. Okay, self, let's do that. Okay, silver, Stabilo. And y'all might be screaming saying, dumb lady, there's no comparison. They're not the same thing. I don't know. Ooh, I know they're messy. Oil pastel. Ooh, they're much softer. Let's try. Alright, I love putting yellow in things. Let's try yellow. And they're not water soluble, I know that. Right. Move around a tad. What do they do with water? Probably comparing apples to oranges would help if I had clean water, I suppose. Okay, the oil component allows this to just go over it and kind of slick off. Is that a word, slick off? I don't think so. But I got a lot of colors. How many do I have? 36. This isn't exactly the same color, but there's a difference. They react differently completely in water. This was part of my Christmas gift certificate that I just purchased. Then I got a bunch of vintage Tim Holtz vintage washi tape collection. Ooh, there's an old map on here. Makiko. I thought they were Tim Holtz. Maybe they're not. I don't know. There's a bunch of city pencil drawings, perhaps. Maps. Product labels like ice cream and things. This one looks like passport stamps. That would be fun. And postal somehow. You never know. It came with this little tiny label. Or is it a sticker? I think it's a label, but that's the kind of stuff you put in your little... Oh no, I gotta save that for my traveler's notebook one. Okay. I like them. First take, I like them. A little different. Than what I'm used before, and guess what this is? It's more vellum paper. I had a small pack. And I think I got this on Amazon for pennies, literally. I think it was like $4 for a pack of 100. Oh, no, 50. Sorry, 50. I think it's the same stuff. Sometimes I get tricked by marketing gurus. It is still. Oh yeah, it's cardstock. I mean vellum, all right. Cool. Cool. Let's put it to good use. So I am editing this, as you can tell, and I'm going to tell you I've had a really rough time with this layout. This part was easy. I'm stamping in my Amy Tangerine font 4 words on vellum: offering, sacred, rituals, and purify, which to me, and they're not perfect, and I'm fine with that, are the big highlights of the meaning of this river, especially in this city of Varanasi. Varanasi, I think that's right. I don't know. I'm so sorry. And I had a lump there. I have a seam in the center of my work surface here from the mats that I have. I'm going to have to do something with those because they're really bothering me lately. But anyhow, so I'm stamping. And I use glue when my stamps are so dirty that they don't stick to the block. Yes, I know I'm supposed to wash them. Yes, I haven't done it yet. So I get in there, I get it right, and then I want to start playing with the actual under part of under the vellum. And oh, they're moving the chicken coop. They're moving the chicken coop. If you don't know me, I live on a lake in Columbia, South Carolina, outside of Columbia, and the lady next door moved in with her daughter about 2 years ago after having the same man there for 25 years. And they moved in with chickens. We're in a tad bit of a rural area, but not as much as it used to be, and her chicken coop is right under our bedroom window. And when I mean right under, I mean right under, and it is horrible. Anyhow, they're moving. Wahoo! Okay, sidetrack over. All right, I am putting tape down on the sides. I saw somebody do this over Christmas on their December Daily somewhere along the line, and I don't remember who it was, but I thought, oh, what a clever idea to add texture. And I don't know if I did it right. I don't know if I wanted to do it right. I'm doing it my way. Adding orange and yellow, trying to make a little bit of marigold, but I don't want to keep having that color show up every day, even though it's stunningly gorgeous. And I got to be careful of my seam because I already know I will have problems with my seam because I don't jump around. I go in order, and that's hard on the spine. And trying to figure out what I'm going to do with those letters. So I have to talk kind of low because my husband's still asleep. And it's not too bad. 6:48. He needs to get up. He's got to go to work, you know. Get so I can earn me some washi tape money. Just kidding. Alright, I got my new National Geographic yesterday, and I pull all the guts out first. First of all, okay, I like this. I like how this is turning out. It's still a little wet. But then I kept seeing the yellow frames from the National Geographic. I might cut them out and use them for frames. This is why I don't plan. This is why I don't plan. You want to see what's distracting me? I'll tell you why I'm distracted. The page 18 project. This is just on my own time. This is not good. This was from a tour guide book, and this is New York City, page 18. This is not finished, and I may not finish them all in one sitting. This is a children's storybook, and there's a lady in a sailor hat, a lady in a fancy hat, and this weird man. And I put a sailor and a lady and a sailor lady and a fashion lady talk to Abe, because he's got this huge hat like Abraham Lincoln. And then this guy has these weird, peculiar shoes. I call them elf shoes. So this little book I have, and he's talking to somebody with a little book in his hand. I'm pretty sure it's like a Bible. I think they're in a courtroom. The little book I have here is a travel journal. You paint, you glue things, you film as you process and upload. Upload it all onto your YouTube channel. Then you Instagram an image and write a cheeky message. Monitor all your social media. I don't know why, I just had to write that. This is Odd Girl journal stickers and some journaling stickers. This is paper that I got from a little book in Jamaica. I don't remember what book this was at. Oh, Somerset Studios. I'm trying to put the book in here. Somerset Studios. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but that had to be done. Thank goodness. And this was the title of the article. This is a Spanish textbook. I don't know what I've just done some orange stuff here. And then here was a book page that I blotted out the words. And it says, Holiday stranger waved for the waiter with weary muscles, but I have none in Paris. And my wife is a mammoth. Oh. A holiday stranger waved for the waiter with weary muscles, but I have none in Paris, a holiday for his wife, a mammoth. Something like that. I don't know. There might be a woolly mammoth show up here. I don't know. But then, oh, this is from that same National Geographic. Birds on the Brink, but those colors would be good for something. And they don't have their pages numbered, so I had to count. But trust me, these are all page 18s. I'm just getting started, and look whose book I'm using. Make What You Most Need to Find. Amy Tangerine. I'm going to do a title page here. I'm not hoarding it. I know I'm going to use it. But anyhow, it's fun. And I have to practice my lettering. Okay, so I think I'm going to go fast forward again, only because I could be here for hours. Oh, the temperature, okay. Ooh, the moon, I saw the moon. It's very foggy here, but I saw the moon. It looked like a Halloween moon. I took a picture. You really can't, you can't see, but there's a tree here. I wonder if I could lighten it up. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but there's a barely a tree here, and then the moon behind it with all the fog. Looks perfect for a Halloween card. Halloween Journal Goals 2018. Write that down. Carty, you'll be the one that remembers it. I think they call it a blue moon. Is that right? Don't quote me. So I think I'm going to do something with these frames. They're the right color. I don't want to repeat the marigold color, but it's just gorgeous. And really, I put all the neat wording that I wanted to use on this page on vellum. You saw my pack of vellum came. Woohoo! And I want to try to draw a marigold here. I don't know. That might be too much. And it doesn't have to be the exact same length. I might make it shorter. Okay, I'm going to cut out frames from National Geographic. Alright, I'm cutting out the frames, looking at the weather. Oh, it's cold. There was a pretty picture of a person in Peru, though, or in the Andes, let's just say that. Um, I have this Hindu book. I want to use the Hindu wording. I want to use a map. I don't know what I want to do, and I'm having a really hard time, but I did find the Ganges, it was called the Ganges region. So I'm going through this little box and going through little snippets. I find an elephant to put on one, um, and I found a cool train and a cool globe. And then I thought, okay, use the wording from the Hindu book that I have, um, and trying to get these frames to sort of mean something.
Have you seen me struggle? I've been here for an hour and a half. I've got a gigantic mess. The offering page may be done later. I don't know. I don't like to do that. I like to do them as I go. And I'm going to try to still work it out. Okay, I am going to work it out. This is a book from the Sketchbook Project that I got in 2016 in New York. If you haven't heard of the Sketchbook Project, it's amazing. Amazing. TheSketchbookProject.com. I'll try to make a link. I'm not good at that stuff. This is a lady. I went to the Asia section. This is collections, part of their collections from different people from all over the world in a book to try to find ideas. And this lady is from Mumbai, India, a different part than we're focusing on, but still. And I like how she incorporated the map into this drawing. Here's another one, Mumbai, India. The ship in the bottle. That's kind of cool. Japan, Japan. We're going to stick to India. Okay. Bangalore. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, Calcutta. I can't say that. Calcutta. That's way too fanciful for what we're doing. I kind of want to keep it sacred, since we're talking about rituals. This is Hong Kong, China, Israel, Japan, Doha, Qatar. Wow. Alright, here's India. Kochi, India. That ain't gonna work. I don't like that for what I'm doing. Just doesn't apply. Alright, here's Bangalore, India. Okay. I could do something like that. I would have to be a little bit, in my opinion, more accurate. I'm not sure about my map. I didn't think that this all belonged to India anymore. Kirti, help me. But the map that I was referencing from, Google Earth had all of this. Is this still part of India, or is this now into other countries? Help me. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the only corrections I'm going to let you do, though. I have to say, I'm a little intimidated. I don't want to screw this up. Okay. But I could do some of the message of some of their offerings and things like that. I might do that. And this isn't too hard of letters that I can't do. Alright, let's put a bookmark here. I might do that. And that way you can still see all of this under above it. Okay, here's another one, Mumbai, India. Whew, that one's, I don't understand that one. Okay, that's it. Well, that might be it. Try not being kept. Keep on keeping on. Okay, let's see what they wrote. The ability to hear what without really listening. The art of any time. Anytime sleeping. Most of the time you're not going to get what you want. If life is a joke, everything's funny. Okay, that's a little bit too cheesy for what I think this page should be. But the theory is there. I like this. Keep on keeping on. Try not being kept. I like that. I might just do that. Oh, this was on the Mines River. Huh. Or I guess on a train trip. I've been there. Sorry. Distractions. I like the try not being kept, because it seems like a lot of those religious, what were they called? I wrote this name down. The sadhus, wandering monk, spiritual, leave all material behind, spiritual gypsy. I like that theory. I could be a spiritual gypsy. No. When they say leave all material behind, would I have to leave my Amy Tangerine stamps and my washi tape and my Stabilo Alls and my Bombay or Doc Martens ink is coming tomorrow? Yeah, I don't think I could be a spiritual gypsy after all, or at least not one without a large suitcase. I'm not trying to make light of it. I don't want to make light of it. I think it would be wrong to make light of it. My opinion. Okay. I think I got Bangladesh and Bhutan and all this other Nepal confused with my map. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Keep on keeping on, try not being kept. Gonna have to do it in pencil first. You can see the mess I have here. Alright, we're gonna try to fast forward because it's just gonna be me writing letters. Drawing letters.
Okay, so I am going to attempt to draw these letters. And I am writing, I think I already told you, try not being kept. Don't do what I do, do as I do as I say. I got way too much stuff. I've spent the last 2 hours just trying to straighten up this room so that I can sit here relatively without too many things distracting me. I think that's what's wrong this morning. Too many distractions.
Alrighty, I got my letters. Now, if I do my Stabilo All, I'm afraid it'll be too, I'm looking for a pen, too runny. Not runny. Yeah, maybe runny is the right word. But I think a big chunky Sharpie will be okay. I have a mess. Ugh! I just cleaned it. How could it be messy still? Ah! Alright. I have my letters done in pencil. I'm afraid if I do them in Stabilo, go over them in Stabilo, it's going to be too runny. And you won't, I'll lose the effect. So I'm just going to try a big fat Sharpie. And I don't want them to be perfect. Thank goodness. And I just saw a trailer going in next door to try to help them move stuff. So, hallelujah. Maybe my wishes that I made on the Ganges came true. Anyhow. Some of the rituals are, all of the rituals seem to be gorgeous. Some of them happen at night. Some of them happen in the beginning of the day as the sun's coming up. There's candles and they set off wishes, or seems to be, don't quote me, I think there's like a offering for your, anyhow, they're all beautiful, they're all gorgeous, but they're all in that river. And people are drinking it, and people are bathing in it, and people are tanning leather hide, cow hides in it, and the whole shebang. So, I don't think I want to go in the river, is what I'm trying to say, if I ever get there. Now, this is going to be, should I doodle in here? I'm not good at that. Draw little specks and marks and everything else that they call it. But I think I kind of just like it like that. And I guess I'm okay with it being in black now, because it shows up this pretty well. I'm going to trim this. Just a tad. I did cut it down. I'm going to put a piece of washi tape. Which one? I love this one. That's really in Egypt, the camels and the pyramids and stuff, but it's the right colors. And I think in India, some places they have camels anyhow, so we're going with it. And I'm just going to do it as if it were I don't want to have it tip in or tip out. I just want to have it flip up or down. And it actually all melds in here, in my opinion. I like it. It's very simple. And I don't know if I achieved what I was trying to achieve with the washi tape, but all the colors look pretty. I'm good with all of that. I'm good. And I really do think that's wrong. I think this is like Bhutan and beginnings of Nepal and Bangladesh and all that. But anyhow, alright. Okay, woo, that's gonna have to be covered up. What is my plan for tomorrow? Cleaned everything up and now I can't find that book. Well, you're just gonna have to wait and find out. Where did I put it? Seriously. Oh, here it is. Oops, no, I went that way. I might do the cities tomorrow. See, I was supposed to do color, more of the marigold and the browns and the, actually just a thing on about decadent pies I was going to do here from Prima Paints. Is that paint tray. I have to believe it was made from these colors. But I did this one instead. So, I don't have to go in this order. But I know I want to cover these topics. I might do the cities tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to finish editing this because I already started. I ran out of battery. They're so pretty. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Got clothespins right here, holding things right here. Anyhow, all right, I've babbled and babbled and babbled today. Highly distracted. Highly distracted by the chickens moving. Wahoo! Okay, see you all tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my silliness. That's my Instagram account, and I will see you all tomorrow.